So I think it's fairly obvious by now that not all industries have been equally affected by COVID-19. I mean, obviously, if you're working in a store or if you are in something that you can't work from home, there's no opportunity, there's no option to do what it is that you do from home, then the industry you're in is most likely going to be hit the hardest. Now, CMHC released a report detailing that retail, construction, and service workers have the highest share of all the mortgage deferrals. Again, not necessarily surprising, but it is good to keep in mind, which sectors have been hardest hit and which sectors haven't been that hit that hard in comparison. Canada's Housing Authority says retail, construction, and service workers were the most common deferrers of mortgage payments in the first few months of COVID-19 pandemic. New data from Canada's Mortgage and Housing Corp shows those sectors had the largest share of workers who had taken advantage of deferral programs by last May on mortgages they had signed before March 31st. CMHC says the highest number of deferrals correlated with data showing the retail, construction, and service industries were hit with the largest increase is in unemployment during the COVID-19 pandemic. On the other end of the spectrum, CMHC found government, education, and healthcare workers, which I think you can probably throw all of those under government in some sense. I mean, usually they're like all kind of like public sector for the most part, had below average shares of mortgage deferrals. CMHC data shows the leisure and entertainment industry also experienced a 12.9% increase in the unemployment rate between April and May, but that spike did not produce a large volume of deferrals, which is very interesting. I wonder why that would be the case. CMHC, I mean, I could obviously guess, but to know for sure, CMHC says by the end of June, 17.9% of people with outstanding homeowner mortgages insured by CMHC had exercised payment deferrals options, and the bulk of those people seeking deferrals were in Quebec, Alberta, Ontario, and British Columbia.